100.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42,
what
then
up,
I'm
what up?
violent.
Welcome in.
Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Said it's impossible, huh? Aw, man, you know if anyone can, I can.
All right, what's good? Happy Tuesday.
Make fire, I'm a caveman.
Welcome in,
Never
everyone.
dropped the ball,
Welcome in.
got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied,
right.
still the same dude. So when I
How
made
we
my first
feeling?
million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they
Alright,
ain't even
y'all ready
close.
to rumble?
Play Nintendo in Japan,
Let's do it.
baby,
Welcome
we
in,
remote.
everyone. Welcome in. Happy
Comparison, they looking
Tuesday.
like they seen a ghost.
Good to see
Gun
y'all.
and Nick.
Let's
Learned
do it.
exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted, and we got it itch. That's why we scratching off
Alright.
everything that's on the list.
What up, Z
It's not a bit.
Gamer?
Said it's impossible, huh?
Z Gamer in the house. Only bands in the
Oh
building.
man,
Let's
you know
go.
if
Cam
anyone
Jam in the
can,
house. Price Action Kev
I
is here.
can.
All right, let's do
Make
it.
fire, I'm a
Let's do it.
caveman. Never
How
dropped
you
the
guys
ball,
doing? What
got
up,
great
Clubhouse?
hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die
Alright, the
trying.
big M's in
Now
the
I'm
building.
grown, still rolling with the
What
same
up, Q?
plans.
Good to see you. What
Had
up,
other
Ben?
plans, I made two.
Ben
Not
Jammin'?
one of them was struggle or just
Ben
make do.
Jammin'? How you
Never
guys
satisfied
feeling?
and still the same
Welcome
dude.
back.
So when I
Welcome
made my
back
first million,
to
had to make
another.
two.
What session are we in? New York session. New York session. Welcome, my friends. What a awesome Asian session last night. Sounds like London went really good too, and now we're back. We're back for another one here. So welcome in. Good to see y'all. What up, Riz? The Rizinator's here. There he is. There he is. Faith and belief in the building. Great to see you, brother. Great to see you. What's up, Tony Gold? What's poppin'? Mr. Lopez is in the house. What up, Valerio? What's good? NK in the building. There he is. What's up, Elk? What up, Wokey? There's Wokey. What up, Katie? Yeah, all right. All right. Danky P in the house. DJ Scratchers. Skiggity, skiggity, wick, wick. All right, we're good. What up, Captain? Good to see you, man. Good to see y'all. Hope you guys are well. Welcome back. What up, noobs? Good to see you guys. We're ready here for another New York session. The OGH is in the building. What's goody? What's goody? All right. All right. What's up, Vicky? Where the 8s at? There they are. There they are. YouTube, how you feeling? Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are well. Let's get the party started. Today is Tuesday. It is the second day of the month here, and I'm about ready to go. So why don't we pray real quick, and we'll get into it. All right. All right, let's do it, God. We thank you for another opportunity. We thank you for another beautiful day. Let our hearts just rejoice in it. Whatever is happening in our life, let us know that it's just a reflection of within. So there's nothing outside that is needed, Lord. It's all within. So I pray that your people would turn around and look within, and they would, just find these insights and these downloads, and that they would hear the still small voice, and just pray that you would direct them in the season that they're in. We thank you for continuing to bless the stream. We thank you for blessing this entire month of June, and we just give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Let's do it. Let's get into it. It is again Tuesday, the second day of June, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to show up and really show our dreams and goals in our future, that we're serious about it, and that we're willing to do what it takes, the mundane, boring stuff on a day-to-day basis to get to where we want to be. So we're here today to do that and that only. I don't really care about profits today. I care about performance, and that's what I'm going to focus on. So I don't see much in the headlines here today outside of 10 a.m. You'll have some... this used to be a red folder, but not anymore. So you'll have that Jolt's job openings coming up. But 8:30 we're pretty clear, and the rest of the day is just some yellow folders here. So just that 10 a.m. stuff, I'll probably keep an eye out for. But other than that, it looks pretty dang good to me. So why don't we get into it? Y'all ready? Technical analysis loading. Yeah. What up, Keegan? My PC crashes. Yo, I don't know what happened to my computer. It crashed today. It was really weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys can, give the stream a like here, sub to the channel, and let's do a fresh top-down analysis so we can get an eye on gold here, and we'll look at NQ and see what we want to do here today and how we want to work this this price action in front of us. All right. So let me know about the music real quick. If we are good to go, I think we're ready to rock here. Let me just lower it slightly, and let me know how that is. Good? Okay, cool. All right, I think we're Gucci then. Let me know if it needs to be lower, but let's get into it here. So let's lock in for a few minutes. Let's talk about gold, and let's see what we can come up with here today. So is this the daily? Yes. Okay, cool. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and you know, we're ranging a little bit at the moment. So we're having a little bit of just some confusion going on, right? With gold, you have a resistance up here, you have a support level down here, and that's pretty much what we're looking at. So we had a fake out that took place to the downside, and no surprise why that next candle moved up, filled the range, and rejected that range, right? So we not only did we fill it, but we rejected it. So we never closed above, therefore price still ranging and really still kind of in position to move down, right? You see a lot of this downward action going on here. So I think we could still remain bearish as long as we don't break above and close above 46.11 there. So so far, daily candle, current daily candle is moving up. We did create resistance yesterday, so we created a little bit of a lower high, higher low, whatever. And now we're coming up to make a top wick. So we made that lower wick in, I think it was in London, and we talked about this in Asian, you know, how we were likely to get a top wick on this daily candle, pretty steep top wick, and that's what we're doing now. So ultimately, I am bearish here today based off of that previous daily candle closure, right? I would expect price to come up, make a top wick, and as long as that wick respects the high of the, of the previous candle, then I think we have no problem coming down here, filling that wick, and then maybe even pushing further. So that is the thoughts here when it comes to gold sells on the day. With that daily bias here, but it looks like we're struggling. So let's go see what's happening. The 4-hour must have wanted to take a big hike up to the highs here. So let's go ahead and see what the 4-hour looks like, what price is doing. Is it a real threat to the previous high, or could we anticipate some rejections out of that level for price action to start heading back down here? So let's go take a look at that on the 4-hour chart, and let's see what we got. Loading. Okay, cool. All right, what do you know here? So 4 hours starting to move up, right? We kind of came down, had this big move down, which was yesterday, came up. This was the beginning of the daily candle. We kind of broke the highs, broke the lows. Looks like the next candle just popped in London, and now this candle here has no bottom wick, right? So we did move up off of this level here. We kind of broke the highs, pushed through. We're coming into these ranges now. If we kind of draw a zone, right, from these zones over here, what do you know? That's exactly where price is starting to run into. So could we potentially anticipate the sells coming back down, right, where the daily candle is still bearish? The previous 4-hour high is sitting up here. The previous daily candle high. Could we respect those highs and then start to move back down here, right? Back down like this, and start to break these lows again, and possibly see some sort of a pushback on the 4-hour chart to bring that daily candle back down and potentially flip bearish here today. So we'll see. Nice big candle here on the nice clean support formed, little market structure here. Price moved up, and now we're starting to struggle, right? This candle here didn't really close the best. It kind of moved up without a bottom wick, rejected, and then just closed like weak, right? So we'll see how this guy does, but if we start breaking these lows and we have some clean range on the lower time frame, we might be able to anticipate that 4-hour candle starting to move back down now. So let's see what that looks like on the 1-hour chart and try and tie all this together. So 1-hour candle is, or I should say 1-hour time frame is ranging. So you have a support level right here at 45.56, and then you have resistance here at 45.66. So that looks pretty good. We're waiting for some closures. Let's take a look at that 30-minute time frame. Also has a very similar range here. So no closures yet. You got this clean range coming down. This will be your previous 4-hour low here with that no bottom wick. So we'll see. Maybe we can get a closure below 56 and then look to start selling, right? Down into that 4-hour low, and then possibly even price want to push lower here. So if we can get a closure on the 30-minute time frame looking something like this, then I think we have a very good shot at getting a top wick and seeing price move down. We have no bottom wick here. That would pretty much be my partial TP. And then if this daily candle really wants to turn around, flip bearish and all that, you've got a pretty big move ahead of you to the downside today. So that is that's pretty much what I'll be looking for when it comes to sells. If we happen to close like this, where you kind of push too far, that's fine. I won't take my sells on that next candle. I'll draw that zone right there, and then I'll just wait for a simple pullback, right? Any sort of kind of pullbacks that we can get that look something like this, either this, right, where we can kind of look for a range to form, and then a clean bearish candle closure below, that will be fine. Or if we just want to kind of push up bullish, close back below, that works as well here. So a couple different ideas for the selling opportunities for that daily candle to come down. Buying opportunities though, buying opportunities. So I think probably the closure back above 71 is going to be the best. I want to take a look at that high right there. That'll be the 4-hour breaking its own high. So it's going to be tough to get involved in the buys while we're still in this choppy range, especially on the 30-minute. This will, unfortunately today, your 4-hour wick fill is a range, right, on the lower time frame. So not going to be as easy to execute. Maybe if this was all clean traffic coming down, we could execute there, but not the best market conditions here. So I gotta wait it out here on the buys, but the sells are starting to look good. If we can kind of get some rejection again, probably gonna treat this as a bit of an observation zone here today and just watch, right, whatever happens in here, because I don't really want the buys because we've got some more resistance here, plus we're already filling a 4-hour wick, right? So if we close in here, those buys are likely not for me. But if we can kind of maybe move up and then kind of break above there, come back and create support, that's when I'll look to execute on potential buys, right? So you get something like this, price moves down, and then maybe comes back up like that, right? And then we can start looking for buying opportunities off of this level right here. So that's pretty much what I'll look for when it comes to the buys. A little choppy on the way up. 4-hour wick fills a little consolidating on the lower time frame, so we'll have to bypass that and then wait for some better opportunities. If you do this right here, then that means that you're going to break the 4-hour high, you're going to fluctuate, retest, do all the lower time frame stuff that we need, and then eventually we could take advantage of this push right here. So that's it. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know what I want to see for the move down. I know what I want to see for the move up. Now I don't have to really make any on-the-fly decisions here today, right? Most traders get caught up because and most people in life get caught up because they make decisions on the fly, right? Very impulsively, very emotionally. I tend to try and leave system up to that task. So I'm going to come in here real quick. I'm going to work. I'm going to make sure I understand what's in front of me and then draw out my couple little ideas, and then that's it. It's time to wait now. And if we can get the closures that we want, we already know what to do. All right. There's no more thinking necessary at this point. We know exactly what we want, why we want it. And now we got to wait. Now we wait. What's up, Julia? Good morning. What's up, Zach? How are you, brother? Range 2 sells. Daily bearish, 4-hour. I could see coming down here as well. I don't think I'll be waiting for the range 2 sells, but we'll see. It all depends on the closure, right? If we can close close to 56 here, then I'll probably take these sells. If not, then yeah, I'll probably end up just naturally waiting for a range 2 below there. Yeah, because we're kind of tapping target now with the daily being bearish too. So 4-hour, if you notice here, you got rejections, right? A lot of rejection in this overall area here, supports and all that. So, I can see this candle coming down now, right? And again, on top of that, you have a daily candle that's bearish, and then the current one is currently up here, right? Making that top wick. So could we see, the move down from here, which will ultimately push that daily candle down and get it ready to start flipping. So yeah, you gotta sometimes, like when the targets are tapped, you're trying to get a little ahead of the game, and that's kind of what we're trying to do now. Arrow Sassy in the building. What up, Simsy? Hey. How you guys doing? Same markups? Beautiful, brother. Soldier 16. Let's go. Grand Rising, Moonchild. Doesn't that sound like an expertise plan? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it made me think of John. Yeah, so that's the thing now. I want to talk to you guys real quick about when you have a mixed bias, right? When the 4 hour, oh my God, sorry, and the daily, right, are mixed, or they're different. So you got to put it together, right? Because if the daily's bearish, technically, right? So if the daily's technically bearish, right? And right now the daily looks like this, right? And the 4 hour has tapped the target, and the 4 hour looks like this, right? Can you see it? Can you see what's trying to happen? Can you see what's potentially trying to go down, right? And now our new 4 hour candle looks like this. Oh, I'm sorry, there was like no wick here. No wick on that one. Let me just make it better, right? So what would this 4 hour mean to that daily? What would that 4 hour mean to that daily, right? If things are starting to look like this now. So the biases are mixed, right? Daily bearish, 4 hour bullish. But can you see what's happening? Can you see how the daily candle is starting to come up to the previous wick? And that's usually the best like top wick you can form. And can you see how that 4 hour now is now tapping target, running out of steam, having a current 4 hour candle start crashing through its own lows? Could this potentially over here mean that this daily candle may start to move down now, and that wick could be formed, right? So it's like, this is how you deal with mixed bias. That you have to feel it out, right? See what's actually taking place within the market at the moment, and then begin to put it all together, right? So now when you get this closure here, with this in mind and this in mind and that happening, right? This is where you have to execute on these sells for that anticipation of that. Oh my God, arrows everywhere. I'm sorry, I just added one. To anticipate this 4 hour candle moving down, and then that daily candle starting to flip bearish as well. So you see where it's a puzzle to be put together. It's not like one time frame says this and that, you know, it's not that, right? It's correlating them all. It's putting them all together, so that way you understand the full story behind the move. Yes, sir. Yes. The story behind the move, baby. One thing to know the move, it's another thing to know exactly why it happened and how that correlated on each time frame. What time is it? 42? Okay, cool. We got some time here, so let's wait on the closures and we'll get back to that in a minute. Did we look at NQ? I don't think we looked at NQ yet today. Let's take a look. All right, so daily moving on up as per usual. 4 hour, 4 hour China move up here. We're looking at the buys in Asian last night. Looks like they all played out. Candle came down, created a close with no lower wick. If we look at that, that could be a retest of that area to the left. We're starting to move up on the 1 hour now. We did reject on the last 1 hour candle. Obviously, you got some trouble here, consolidation going on the 30 minute, and I think this is it. This is our zone here. So if we can pay attention and maybe use that 15 level for buys, right? Buys above 576 here. This looks pretty good. So we'll see if we can get our hands or sink our teeth into something here on NQ today. But that's pretty much the move. If you want to get aggressive on the buys, then you'll have this opportunity. But just keep in mind that previous 1 hour candle, big rejection, right? Big rejection out of that. So just be careful with that. A lot of rejections over here too, and here. Mr. Playbook, how are you? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Great to see all y'all. 15 close below. Nah, probably won't take that. Probably gonna need a 1 hour closure here. Yeah, it's better if we just wait on the 30 minute 1 hour, get some clean closures below, and start going from there. Yeah, there. Hey, yo, we got all the babies in the house. Let's get it. We got babies everywhere, baby. My fellow glitches are reproducing. Beautiful. Beautiful. We need more glitches out here. We need more glitches. Let's see. Let's hear from you guys. Let's see. What do you got? Do you mind asking what size? Oh, that's not a question for me. Little something to start the month. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Zach. Let's go. I hope everyone had a great May. Whether you had a profitable May or whether it was a bunch of lessons that got to be, learned. I mean, either way, that's a good May. If May was just a repeat process of what you've been doing over the last X amount of months and you're not making any changes, this is your wake-up call, my friend. You got to make these changes. Time alone will not lead you to success. Okay, hear me out on this. Time alone will not lead you to success. So you can't say, oh, I've been thinking about being profitable for 10 years now, right? It just does. You have to put in the work. You have to make the changes. You have to make the adjustments day by day. You can't let a day go by. In entrepreneurship and out in the jungle in general, you don't really have much room for error. You don't really have much room for slack of just casually making mistakes over and over again. So you're just, you got to clean that up. You can't say, well, maybe next month I'll get it. You won't get it unless you make the tweaks and adjustments. All right. I think one of the biggest issues with most traders is they are unfamiliar with uncertainty. So they come into their job and they have certainty there and they say, hey, we will hire you and excuse me, we'll give you 80 grand a year and you'll make this amount a week and you'll work these hours, and there's a lot of certainty there, right? But everything switches when you get into this game and there's zero certainty, right? And you have to be okay with operating that way. It's a little bit of a mindset shift. Definitely, it's a little bit of a philosophy shift, but if you don't make the shift, you're not going to make it, right? So you got to make that shift. There's no certainty here. Stop trying to find it. Stop trying to be perfect. Find a good edge, study that edge well, and start executing so you can make money. All right, that's it. Most of you guys are probably trying to perfect the way to make money. Meanwhile, there is no perfection. It's just when the familiar price action shows up, execute, have a plan, and operate that plan every single day. So that's pretty much what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to be willing to get uncomfortable with that uncertainty. All right, it's not easy. It's an adjustment, but I know you guys can do it. Oh, Tennessee. Holy, I was looking at some places in Tennessee. Let's go. Happy to have you back, brother. Great to see your name in the chat, man. Great to see it. Welcome my son 3 days ago. Hey, welcome. I love it. That's it. No longer can you be selfish. No longer can you be, just in your own world. It's gonna, it's gonna require some work on your end now, right? A lot of people counting on you, so children could be a big blessing. A big blessing. Uncertainty, baby. Trying to find uncertainty in an uncertain environment. Yeah, it's, again, you could do everything right and still be wrong. So traders, new traders don't like that. They go, whoa, hey, yeah, that never happened at my job. Whoa. If I do things right, they pat me on they give me a pet on they give me a treat. They give me a bonus. There you go. No, I'm sorry. They don't even do that anymore. They throw you a lunch, they're like, here, a lunch on us today, right? So it's like every time you do something great over there, they reward you. But over here, you could do everything great and get nothing for it. You could actually lose. You can get it taken from you, right? So it's an unpredictable environment, and you got to make sure you're trading on edge at all times. I was gonna say pizza party, but I don't even think they give you that anymore. Like a single man or woman pizza party. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now they're just like, here, we'll buy you a slice of pizza. We got you. Here, we got you a cheese one. Oh, I wanted pepperoni. Oh, yeah. You're asking for a lot. Just be happy. Just be happy with what you have. You guys ever heard that? Just be happy with what you have. Yeah. Got my first kid coming in November. Let's go. Congrats, man. That's awesome. What is your morning routine typically look like? Usually I wake up around 5 5 a.m. Before I do anything, I just go downstairs while I'm like still half asleep. I start visualizing the future that I want. Basically the same exact vision that I was visualizing on my way into sleep, right? I'm starting to visualize that again. From there, I like to do breath work and hydrate, just because you're lacking oxygen in the morning and obviously dehydrated. So I hydrate up, just simple water, lemon, and some salt. Then I usually get ready to go to the gym. I've already got a podcast or some sort of audio book picked out from the night before, so I don't have to do any thinking or make any decisions in that precious early morning time. So at the gym, I just do my thing, my cardio, I get my workout in. I spend about 25 minutes in the sauna. At the same time, I listen to a guided meditation that usually lasts like 13 minutes. And that's where I'm just visualizing my goals, my dreams, and the life that I'm building pretty much. So yeah, after the gym, I usually come home, I start to journal. I write down, my whole journal thing, 5 things I'm grateful for, my burning desire, a paragraph describing the life as if I'm already living it and I've already achieved what I want. All that stuff, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what's happening around me. And then I just visualize the day going good. I got to get the vibes up. I got to get the energy going. I got to get that aura in play, right? So now I want to visualize how my day is going to go. Nothing but great things happening. And by then it's usually around 7:30 a.m. And that's when I first start to open my computer. So notice I've already been up like 2.5 hours, never really looked at the computer, never really looked at the phone that much. 7:30, I like to get on open up the charts, check some emails, check some business stuff. And if there's a trade worth taking, I'll probably look into it. If not, I'll usually jump in the shower. And around that time, when I'm done, my kids and the wife are usually up and out, and spend a couple minutes with them. And then I'm here, 8:15, I'll jump on the live stream. And I'll be with y'all. So for me, the mornings are all about getting right, raising the frequency, getting the mind right, getting the body right, making sure the spirit man is aligned and alive, right, before the day begins and before I ever have to commit to anybody else. So I try and get sharp early in the morning, and that's typically, a little morning in my life. Just got my IG back, so you already, positive mind. Hey, Riz, the Rizzy. He got his IG back. Let's see. Stop chatting, mate. Man. Stop. He goes, stop chatting, mate. Stop saying what you're doing in your morning. Bro, they asked me what I do in the morning. Why are you here? Why are you here, man? Get off the stream. No one asked you to be here. My grandma can understand why I have a typical job, but no clue anymore. Well, for your grandma, I get that, right? Your grandma, that in that day and age, you had a totally different financial situation, a totally different life that was lived back then. It was almost like a new world, right? So for them, going to work, like they come out the Great Depression, all they want to do is like make money and be secure with their family, right? So I mean, I understand why my grandparents wanted me to get a job, and we're always talking about that and always trying to, give me coupons to save money, because a lot of them went through some tough times financially, back then. So going to that job, and a lot of them would work at that same job for their whole entire life. But that you just don't see that happening anymore today. So yeah, it's understandable why either your parents or your grandparents think that you should go get a safe, secure job, because, that was just the vibe back then. But we live in a totally different day. Totally different day. Get on the frequency. I'm trying to get you on that frequency, G. Stop talking. Yeah. Stockmans, yo, appreciate that. Damn. The donos are coming. Let's get it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, Goldie on the move here. 6 minutes left. So we'll see what's... Oh, the move did happen on the 15 there. Not too bad. Not the best top wick or anything, but starting to move here. Starting to move. I'm going through a hard time right now for a couple years, getting my first payouts and stuff. Can I go full time? Not yet. Not yet, but eventually you will if you don't, if you make your adjustments that you need to make. I mean, if I ask you, hey, what was the biggest thing holding you back from being successful right now in your trading? I bet you would know the answer. I bet you would. So now it's up to you to really start working on that area, right? Really, really up to you to start getting that together and holding yourself accountable. Like I think if someone's trying to lose weight, they know exactly what they need to do. They're just being a little lazy, right? They're being a little unaccountable. So just get accountable to yourself, get accountable to your dreams and goals. And, if you're lacking in one department when it comes to your trading, clean it up. There's no time to waste. Trust me. Time is ticking, clock is ticking on our dreams, and we must get to it now. Yee. Johnny Gems. What's poppin'?
Yo, my man, Mr. Top G.
Hey, how are you?
What's up, bro? How you doing? What's good? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, brother.
Back at it.
We back.
Another day to be patient and disciplined to the plan.
Another Tuesday.
Let's do it. There's some lovely price action here today. I'm feeling a banger trade at some point. Gotta wait on it.
I'm ready.
Sir, what's good, chat? We back. Let's go. Hope everyone's feeling incredible.
Incredible.
Do it, Nick.
Got 3K in my funded account. Should I take a payout? Yes.
Take that payout. Whenever you're eligible for payouts in the funded, you want to take those.
Yeah.
Compound.
30 Elmery, just send us an email. We'll take care of it for you. If you were on, you're probably still on the old website. So just email us at the info@timetoeattrading.com and then we'll hook it up for you. Take the 15. 15 had no wick at the top, or little to no wick. And I would much rather wait for an hour closure here. 4 hour looking good to come down though.
Oh yeah, it really is. Breaking to that previous candle low.
Yep, daily looks like it's starting to reject here too, so we might be able to catch this daily candle moving back down through this clean range over here.
Hell yeah, man. You think we create?
Closures.
Yeah, looks good, man. You think now after driving through this range, we now can wait for a new resistance below that, 45 level. Look clean.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can get it. Recommended What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. Yes, great book. Great book. That book made me realize, holy smokes, I say a lot of that stuff to myself. And then I started realizing who helped me start to say that, and then you pick it up and you go, man, that's what my mom would say, or my dad would say, or that's what my uncle would say, or my cousin would say, or this is what they would do. And you start to realize that, everyone has been programming you all along, and that book allows you to take the controller back, take back the access to the programming. And, you can't necessarily delete the old programming, but you can override it. You can put enough of the new programming in, so that way, even when the system pulls from that old programming, that new programming overrides it, right? It says, no, I'm not going to be angry here. I'm going to be grateful here, or, whatever the case is. So, yeah, man, great book. Great book. I'll never forget when I watched the author speak live, and he brought out this typewriter. It was kind of like a little computer, and he brought it out, and he said, "This is the mind." And man, his lesson that day was one that I'll just never forget, where he just talked about the mind as as a computer system, and how you can program and whatnot. So once I learned that, I realized, okay, I'm in control here. You know, my words and my thoughts and my visions have a lot to do with where I get in life. So I started paying close attention to that. I took the 15. Is it a good win or not? I mean, it's there. I think the wick is not good enough. I wouldn't have got in with that wick, but you know, there was a nice clean breakout, so I think it was still good. I'd just be careful moving forward, taking trades with wicks like that. Just be careful. But other than that, you had the closure below, you had clean range to the left, just not the best top wick, and you know, you're kind of sitting at 845 too, which a lot of times at 845 you'll get a fake out, especially if that candle doesn't have much of a wick on it. Today it works for you, but just be careful, you know, moving forward with the batch, right? You got to always keep the batch of trades in mind. The next 20, not just the next one, but the next 20 is what's going to make you profitable and get you paid. Let's go. Johnny Gems, you ready for Tea Time Tuesday?
I'm ready, man.
All right, cool.
Honestly, I just got you just kind of reminded me about it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. What about you?
Yeah, of course. I'm excited.
And it's freaking perfect weather here today.
Okay, let's see. So we got a closure here. So we got a 1 hour closure, closing strong, bearish. We got a 30-minute closure and a 15-minute. So the only stop that we have available is the current candle high. So this is where we probably want to see a decently steep top wick here, because that's where we're going to have to put our stop loss. So if we can start breaking the highs, make our way up, right, do some sort of a little pullback, right, before the 1 hour candle drives, that'll be perfect. So I want to see a top wick at least coming up towards like 51, and then I'll have a sell stop. And if not, then we'll probably have to wait for the move below and then a retest, you know, something like this, retest.
Yeah, I like that too, man. It's really clean.
Yeah, the sells aren't bad. The only problem I had with the sell here was just the top wick. No good top wick. That's all. Other than that, great sell. If I hear you calling, yo, Terry Taylor in the building. He's in the inner circle on the YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. Got another green man in there. I like seeing the green.
Hey,
you stand
welcome
out.
to the winner circle. We all winning here. We all. Welcome to the winner circle, brother.
Yes, sir.
Where we all win.
How am I? I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. Incredible, baby. Incredible.
Blessed and highly favored. Grateful to be here.
Yeah, what would also be really good too is if we can kind of create resistance. So there's also a little level over here, right? So if we can actually create resistance here moving up and then close below or get resistance, that would be great too. So basically a candle that moves up, maybe a resistance that is formed somewhere up here, and then we can look to take the sells, right, coming back down into that support, or we wait for, you know, that candle to close and then a closure back below there, right? And that ultimately will set things up for what we're looking forward to. Either one works. What they will like, what they'll help us to is they'll help us with the overextended breakout that we got going on here. It'll be, you know, a little pullback and a nice little resistance for us to use as an opportunity to take an onion. Yeah, it's overextended. Yeah, that's why we either want a good steep top wick here, or we want a little pullback, you know, and a nice closure back below. The logic for price to pull back to a 50-51 is just this level over here. So just a recent level, which price pulled back to at one time before in the very near future. In the very near past, and then boom, dropped down there. So we're likely to see that happen again. I don't know if we'll, hit it exactly, but typically, we'll test those areas. The second idea, the second idea is great.
We got great ideas here today. Just gotta wait on it.
Great ideas. Just we'll see if they come to fruition.
Great plans.
Magnus. Pop. There he is. Go ahead, fix the hair, fix the hair. I'll give you a minute. Don't worry, I'll give you, only Zoom can see you now. All right, you ready for the next group of 1,000 to see you? We good? All right. Camera check. Makeup check.
All good. Hair's all over the place.
There he is, the Viking himself. Hey, how are you?
Yo, yo. Hey, how are you?
What up, what up?
What's good? Hair
Hey,
check.
man.
It's
How's it
good.
going?
Hey, man. It's going very good. What about you?
Excellent.
Fire, man.
Eggs.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes, sir. I like it. What's up, John?
What up, my man?
How was London? I seen you guys took some clean trades afterwards.
Yeah. London was like, we ranged up a bit, and then we had a plan moving out from London, and that 30 bearish candle up. The range on top up there. No,
Oh,
it's
I'm sorry,
like way up.
Oh,
Not
wow.
like-
Like upright. Yeah. So you see that 30 bearish strong candle there? That was a range 2 on the 15 too. The next one.
Oh, this guy right here.
That one, yeah.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
there, yeah. So we took
Gotcha.
these cells there. It's much cleaner on the 15 too, though.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Yeah, breakout right there. Wait to fill. Tap that
Yeah.
area right there to the left, that support.
This
and
one
that
here,
was full
right?
TP. Yeah, we were in drawdown for like an hour.
Nice. Good old drawdown.
Yeah, but-
I love it.
Yeah, but that's good. It's like logically. We also talked about it in the chat because we were on Discord too, and it's like logically, why would we close out or manage when there's nothing really to, do? You know what I mean? Like everything remained good.
Yep.
Basically and technically still, even though we saw red numbers, so yeah, we held on to it and full TP, or some got break even, some held on to it, but a break even is better than a loss anyway. So
Perfect.
yeah, man.
I like it.
Good
Yeah,
work.
drawdown is
Thank
part
you,
of the
man.
game.
Appreciate it.
Like, I mean,
Literally,
this
like-
area is right here is actually designed for drawdown, right? So a lot of traders think,
Literally.
hey, if you go in drawdown, like you lost, like
Bro, what?
like that's not the case, right? So all of this is up for grabs. Price can go all the way up here, all the way down there. None of this matters, right, in the outcome of the trade until you close it. So, yeah, you got a friendly reminder. This here is just for the trade to have room, right? Just because the trade's against you or in your not in your favor doesn't mean you lost. Doesn't mean it's a bad trade. It doesn't mean you're gonna lose that trade. It doesn't mean that you're a loser, right? A lot of these things doesn't mean that you took the wrong trade, right? Trades fluctuate, right? Like the famous quote, trades fluctuate. So this area here is designed to keep you involved in a trade, even when the trade isn't going in your favor, right? If the logic is up here, then let that logic do its thing, right? You don't have to worry while you're in drawdown. You don't have to feel like it's a loss. And the only way you really do that too is if you're over risking, if you don't know your comfort size or your what was it again? Your detached size. Your detached size, right? So if you're like, hey, I have no problem risking $500 per trade, then you shouldn't even worry if it got hit, right? The issue is some of y'all are trading $5,000 a trade or something like that, right? So it's like now, the moment this goes into drawdown, you're quaking, right? You don't want to lose that amount of money there. So keep that in mind. Trades are fluctuate, and there's nothing wrong with being in drawdown for a little bit. All right, we got 6 minutes. So here's what I'm going to probably do here. We got the perfect wick. We can either get in here or we can wait on this 15-minute celery play, potentially, where we have 9:15 coming in hot. We enter on the break of the lows. I think that'll be the best opportunity, being that we've moved down so far. We wait on the celery, and then we get in on the break of that low right there. So as long as this candle can close below the range at 46, then this looks perfect to set up for us to continue moving bearish. Cool.
Are you concerned about the 4-hour time frame being bullish here?
Not necessarily, because I see my daily's bearish. I see that we respect the
tap
highs.
resistance.
I see that our 4-hour made a big push up and then just kind of weakened out, you know, and kind of died out there. Tapped this target. Next 4-hour candle has broken its own low 2 or 3 times. 1-hour candle closed pretty strong. 30-minute candle very strong. And now if we can get that 15 celery, I think we're good to go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that.
And if the 15 closes way above the range here, then we just wait on that 30 celery.
Let's get it, man. Yep. Yeah, 30 celery wouldn't be bad either. But 15 should do the job here.
Yep. Why don't I take the trade now? Because this is a good trade, but what can be coming around the corner is a great trade, right? So that's why. Plus, there's about 5 minutes left, so I would probably not want to get in with 5 minutes left either. So, yeah. Remember, I really only want to take the great trades. Like, if there's a good trade and I can see a potential for a closure with a great trade coming up, I'm not going to settle for that good trade. When I was, you know, newer to the game, I would just go in smaller size and, you know, all that stuff. But at this point, it ain't even worth it. All right, 15's got to close above, and then we can make our moves. Yeah, the stop loss is also massive too. So if we can get this next candle to come in, then we know now, okay, if we make a top wick, boom, break the lows, and we still have our stops up here, but now it's got to get through multiple highs to get to us after breaking that low. We're in a much better situation there. Five-minute rule? Yeah. Clubhouse is on top of it.
Top of it. Let's get it, man.
Bump, bump. Put a sell limit on the previous trade. Took resistance. Okay, good job. Nice work. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. We'll see if we hold up. And yeah, possible opportunities here for 9:15 and 9:30. Do we just move down the entire New York session? I don't know. I don't know. Couple new payouts coming in. Okay, see you guys. See y'all in the Discord. If you guys have been taking payouts, post them in the TT Profits channel so we can keep track of the data and count up the payouts and what we've been up to. Feeling like Spider-Man now. Let's go. W. It's nice to feel like Spider-Man, right? What do I think is more important, the liquidity or how the daily is? Both are very important. Everything's pretty much important. You know, the little pieces that we do put together all kind of share the equal importance of putting it all together. Waiting for a celery? Yes. What up, solo trader? That's good.
Let's get it, Valerio.
Hey, yo,
good work putting it. Let's get it, man. Combine's passed.
Nice.
Nice, man. Congrats.
You say good morning, Nick, crew, traders, spammers, Quakers, all. I like this guy. Blessings to all.
Funny.
After 1 year trading, had my first profitable month. Okay, let's go. Love it. Yeah, just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Don't try and think it's luck. Just understand that you've unlocked a new level of yourself and a new level of awareness and knowledge, and use it to your advantage on your conquest. That's it. Don't change a thing. Okay, we're threatening the lows here. We nipped the low. So we're going to stay patient here. We're going to stay patient. We're going to remain disciplined. Not easy to be disciplined. Not easy. But it's also not easy to live life on your own terms and be a free man or free woman and do what you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want, for as long as you want, because you were disciplined in business. Stops are going to go somewhere back above the range, probably 53. Somewhere around 53. We'll also have another candle high at that point too. So like I said, we'd have to break through a couple different highs there. So, all right, let me get myself organized and set up. $15. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can get a little top wick here, and then off to the races we go. Bum, bum. Okay. Let's see if we can get this wick. I think that should be good enough. So I'm going to have a sell stop here on the break of the previous candle lows here on Goldie. So let's see if we can make this top wick, come down, break the lows. And then for me, partial is going to be sitting somewhere around like 29. Yeah, 29-ish. We've got some wicks coming down. We've got support here. We've got support there. So, yeah, probably somewhere around 29. We're pretty clean until then. So if we break the lows here at 9:15, 9:30, we should get a push. And, you know, from there, we can possibly come straight down to 45.29, 45.30 here. All right. Let me get this set up. All right, cool. Let's see what we can do. Took my first payout yesterday, $732. Let's go. That's good, man. That's really good. You know, extra $732. I mean, that doesn't come around too often, right? So nice job. Outside of your work and outside of your job, I mean, you can't beat that. Imagine you do that every week.
Nick, where are you gonna have stops here?
Stops are gonna be back towards like 55 here. 54, 55, cool. Somewhere back in the range.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah, same.
How about that high there?
Yep. Am I taking this on my live? Of course. Absolutely. You're in already? Oh, damn.
Looks money.
Yeah, looks good. We'll have 9:30 coming up too, so we'll see if 9:15 can get us the push that we need. And then from there, you know, 9:30 may be able to continue to bring us down.
Sir.
Stuck to the plan last month. Let's take a look. Bro, what? Always.
The 1 hour closed bearish too here.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, nice job, man. Nice job. Look at that. It feels good to be green, right? All month, every week. Get used to it. Get used to it. It's the new normal now. Just make it the new normal.
Sure it is, man. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's
like
go.
I said to the other guy, you've unlocked. You know, you're not getting lucky. You've unlocked a new level of awareness, a new level of knowledge in this skill, and just keep using it now, right? Now you have the tools. You can use them forever and ever. Bump, 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 bump. All right, cool. Well, this is going to work on top wick for a minute, so we'll see what happens here. In the meantime, I'm going to book my tea time real quick. Talk to Bill.
Yeah, risk, like it's a celery closure. So even though we're bearish here, we didn't really move on that candle, which just created the topic here for us, both at the 1 hour, 30 and 15 too. So that we call a celery right there. Now, yeah, that should be pretty good. A lot of times too, we can see that celery as like a range too, especially if we have like other correlating factors like the daily tapping resistance and moving into some resistance on the 4 hour, weakening up there, and yeah, you know.
Yes, sir. So we also got big closures, you know. So we got the daily move trying to move bearish again. We have a big closure on the 1 hour, but the 4 hour also starting to break through its own lows here. We got volume coming in. We've got a strong 1 hour closure. We've got a strong 30-minute closure. And now we've got a 15-minute celery play ahead of us. So I think this is a good trade. Yeah, we might lose it. We might win it. I don't know, you know, but I know I'm taking it because it lines up with the playbook. It lines up with familiar price action that I'm used to. And, you know, ultimately over the course of like 20 trades, we should probably win, you know, 70% of these.
Exactly.
Big 4 hour lows breaking too.
Yep.
All right, I guess we don't call Bill yet. Bill, hold on.
Not during the trade, Bill.
Not during the trade, buddy. We gotta at least make money for that round today.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
Yeah, also, right? Fall breaking low here too. Should be good.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
30-minute, 1 hour breakout and 4 hour break into the previous low. Looks good. Clean range to the left.
Do I think it is a better idea to only trade one session per day? I don't think it's better. I think it's a little bit more simple. It's probably easier on one's schedule and one's you know, just commitment throughout the day. But I wouldn't say it's better or worse. I just think you know, if you only have one session, like time to do one session, then I think that'll be best, right? But if you're, you know, young and no responsibilities, or older and no responsibilities, you know, then I don't see why not. You know, every session that you trade, there's opportunity. So if you know how to hunt and spot opportunity, then every session is a potential gold mine for you. So, but I don't think it's necessary to have to trade multiple sessions. But, you know, if you have the skill and you have the time, I don't see why not. Don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to break, and don't forget this is just a probability. It's not a certainty, you know. So I need like Mark Douglas says, wins and losses are distributed randomly. So this trade can have a random outcome. So there's no way of even, you know, like putting energy into the fact, like no reason to put energy into the outcome that you want, because it's gonna have a random outcome anyways.
Yeah, super random.
Exactly, bro. Super random, yeah.
Random.
Uncertainty.
Order filled.
Okay, cool. Well, we're in there. Activated here. So stops are going to go back above 54 there. Partial TP for me is going to be 45.31. And then full TP will be down here like 45.24-ish. Somewhere in that area. So that's it. That's the trade. And we'll see where we can go from here.
Yeah, 9:30 coming in here hot too.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll have 9:30 as well. Yep.
I just let it rock.
No, just let it do its thing.
It's out of your control now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think this will be like break even. Probably down in these support levels here. And then partials a little after that. Let me see something for partials.
All right, sir. Let's see.
Yeah, right there. All right, that should be good. By that time, I think by break even, we're roughly 75 pips in profit. By partials, we're 100. And then full TP is about 180. About 180. All right, do I call Bill now? Let me set some things up here. All right, cool. All right, give me 1 minute. Let me make a quick phone call, and we all know the plan. Now let's just hang tight and wait. Breathe some oxygen, and we'll wait for this opportunity to play out.
Yes, sir. If you are risking your detached size and you understand probabilities, you are big chilling right now.
Big chilling, bro. For real.
If you're over risking and you are looking for certainty, then this is probably crazy right now for you.
No, for real. It couldn't have
Crazy
been said
stressful.
better.
Yeah, crazy stressful.
Literally, bro. It couldn't have been said any better.
Yep. What am I looking at for TP? I think we're pretty clean to push down. I like what Nick said. I think I'm looking for 53.30 around there, 53.29-ish.
Yeah, same here. 31 to 29 around there.
Yep. So that would look good.
Yes,
We
sir.
got all that clean range, so.
Yeah, we might just wait for 9:30 though. But if you stay below here, it should be good.
Yep. I would love a strong bearish closure. That would be nice.
I like daily tap resistance there.
Yeah, same.
Because that might be the 4-hour, high at that point.
And 4-hour breaking through its previous lows as well. Looks good.
Yep. Yeah, because the 4-hour is bullish though, but then again, like we have reasonings for going against that because the daily tap resistance, that could be the high there.
Yep.
Tapped into some levels to the left. So
Yep.
yeah, I like it too. But again, like if you detach size here, then I mean you didn't oversize. Should be big chilling.
Yeah, exactly, man.
We're on the big screen in the living room.
Oh,
We're on the big screen. Build and answer.
Damn.
$9:30, 4 minutes on the clock.
Why is it not overextended? Well, the 15-minute looks a bit
Code.
overextended, but the 30-minute looks good because the candle we're trading off of is off of a new resistance. So, yeah. So 30-minute not as overextended as 15-minute.
Yeah, basically you get a steep top wick, closure back below, break of the lows. That kind of eliminates the overextendedness of it, but doesn't automatically rule it out either.
No, like technically though, like we talked about before, the celery kind of is the same as the range too, especially with like a steep wick because it technically does the same thing. It breaks the 4-hour low, comes back up, creates a steep wick there, and comes back down and closes still below the range. So I mean, technically yes, but it's just not off a new resistance. Yes, sir, Jacob. Yes, sir. Job's finished. W session. We came as been planned. We saw. We executed. That's it.
What's good, Jason? Yeah, man. The only goal of a pro trader is to produce their edge, and that's producing your edge is just following your rules and abiding by them, And we followed our rules here today. So we produced edge, and as long as we produce edge, we can experience positive expectancy. Producing edge equals positive expectancy, and positive expectancy equals consistent profits. Yeah, can we get a last 2-minute push? Sale banks, that'd be great. Either a last 2-minute push or a nice strong bearish closure.
Just a strong bearish closure here, a little bit of a drawdown for the top wick, and then we're good to go here.
9:30 volume does the rest.
Bro, if we're below still on 9:30,
Yeah, I think
Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't got my
Going
seatbelt
for a
on.
ride.
I don't got my seatbelt on yet, but if we get that, then I'm putting it on.
Fire, man.
We're gonna jump on the intergalactic spaceship. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm on that too.
That's funny, man.
Hilarious.
Hello, big screen. Yeah, what up, big screen?
Big screen.
You guys are all on the big screen out there. My kids are watching this.
Oh, gotta stay composed then.
Yeah, I gotta stay,
Alea.
just gotta stay composed here. They
Alea,
watch
Maverick,
every stream, almost every stream.
Alea, Maverick, Kingston, Axel, greatest kids in the world. Love y'all.
The greats. So okay, if we close with no lower wick, I'm gonna have to move my stop to break even and just go risk free at that point.
Same.
But if we do close with a wick, that would be great.
Yep, exactly same idea here.
Yes.
Hopefully we can leave a
But it
wick.
looks like we are.
Yeah. Nah, I can only let him watch a YouTube one.
Looks good.
Yeah, only the YouTube.
Woo! See that push.
Shall we bleed?
Shall we believe?
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Let's see. Got good stops here too, so should be money here.
Yeah, we do.
Should be golden.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Can I get an answer for that? What was that? I don't think I seen the question. How come we have a different ask price? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Maybe we're using a different broker.
Ask price.
This 30-minute candle may not want to make a steep top wick here, because the 1 hour
Hopefully
has a
not.
steep top wick.
Maybe not, bro. It's just moving here.
Yep.
Looks money though. That fall low is keep breaking here too.
Yeah, I like the platform. Yeah, Project. You might not be using Project X. You might be using something else. Someone's tapping my door. No, that's somewhere. That's one of these guys.
That's
That's me, bro.
Who's
That's
knocking
me.
on the door?
Bro,
Let me
no.
in.
These pips,
No.
bro. The pips are knocking on the door. I'm like, hold on. Bring more of your friends. Then I'll open the door.
Someone just yelled, "Yo, is that the clubhouse there?" I was like, "Yeah, but
Clubby.
don't have time right now. It's 9:30."
It's the FBI. Open up.
That's that opportunity knocking on the door.
Opportunity knocking on the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Say hello to opportunity.
Just don't let Trump speak now. Yo, somebody keep
Well,
him
let
in the
him-
air right now.
Let Trump speak, but say good things. Like,
Say something in our favor.
and if Trump's gonna do that, let me know, because then I'll drag my TP down a bit.
Yeah, right.
Remember, everyone, that red box right there is made for drawdown. That's the sign for it.
Yep.
So even though we come back up a bit, we should be good.
US 30 going crazy. I bet. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here. Ripping. Ripping. Ripping, ripping. All right, let's see if we can push here, Goldie.
Gold, the gold.
Where's Bill?
Yeah, right.
Man got one job to answer the phones.
He must not be in, bro, today.
I don't think he gets into like 10
Yeah, you might be right about that.
or later.
Still early.
Yeah, it is.
I guess people book their tea times pretty early, but Yeah, you're probably right.
Bill and my top one guy are not doing it. Yo, facts. Wow, no answer. All right. Maybe they're still sleepy over there.
Okay, 930 volume. Come on. Is Lele up, Nick?
Lele's up. Yep, Lele's up.
Should have volume then.
The futures forex price aren't the same. Nope. Yeah, they're usually a little different. So that's the other thing. You might be trading forex. I might be trading futures. So price action usually operates the same. It's just the prices itself is different. Under what circumstances do you move your stops during the trade? Once it gets to 45.33. If we look left, that'll be that support level right here. We're knocking, we're knocking. Can I move the price down? I wish. I wish.
We got a whole new 30-minute candle here, so a lot of time for this thing to play out.
Let's just see. Maybe sorry. I like which patient and drawdown, and then when we get in profit, we're like so eager to fast to close. It's like we get scared at that point. Like for what? You know, like if we're patient in drawdown, why not also be patient in profits?
Absolutely.
Baron. Baron.
Ben was today. Bro, at least Ben, I don't look fat in that one.
Where's his Timberland boots though?
I don't know, bro. You can see my jeans, or is that even jeans? I don't even know. Yeah, it might be actually. Yeah. I don't know what's in that cake though.
Protein.
Protein cake.
Nick, did you say something to me?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why? Hold on. Why don't you trail stops to the previous 15? Why would I? Because price can also come back up, wick up there, and still close below that range. So I don't want to take a. I'm okay with my actual loss here. So that's probably the main reason why, is because I'm okay with trusting this trade to get down there before it gets all the way up towards 56. So I don't want to shortcut my trade and get wicked out and do all that stuff if I believe in as of right now in the move. Maybe if in the next 7 minutes we do something right, then that causes me to want to get out, like maybe close above or something, then that's a different story. But yeah, until then I just want to this is my trade. It's my trade of the day. It's where I can potentially make thousands of dollars. I want to let it do its thing.
Really, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think a lot of newer traders are very quick to manage risk. Over the years, I've learned to just accept my original loss and let my trade play out and hit the parameters that I can see it hitting.
Oh yeah, man. People are so busy thinking about the outcome of the trade when really they need to be thinking about their stop loss, their TP, and their plan to manage the trade,
So fact, man.
That's what people really need to focus on.
Yeah, because what can you actually control? Why would you focus on P&L when you can't even control that, or like the outcome of the trade, which you absolutely cannot control?
Yeah.
But you can control when you get out, when you get in. You can control your break-even partials if that's what's up, or anything else.
Yeah, I mean it's a valid question. You know, it's a valid management question. You know, why not go to the stops? But that's pretty much my reason. Is over the years I've just grown to accept the trade for what it is and either let it hit my TP1s, TP2s, and all that, or just let it hit my stop loss. Unless something happens like in the process of the trade playing out, like a candle closes with no top wick, or we get a closure above, or something like that that technically says that we might go against my trade, then that's where I'll tend to, you know, manage it. Like
Yes,
if we
sir.
had
Me too.
if we had
Otherwise, if we
absolutely
close,
zero top wick on this candle, I might have went break even at that point. But being that we do have a top wick, I still want to give this an opportunity to, you know, let it do its thing.
exactly. If it would close down there, that would just be due to emotions, because you already set your plan. It says break even here, close 80% here, TP there, stop loss there. So the plan is set.
I can't breathe, Nick.
Me
Breathe.
neither.
Breathe there.
It's like, bro, you better breathe there. You might pass out.
Good. If you can't breathe, just set your parameters. Make sure you got your partial TPs there. So that way, just in case we go into drawdown and you pass out, at least if we go back into profit, you got your partials all good.
That may be
Locked
more
in.
of a health issue than a trade issue.
Yo, for real.
2 years ago, you said to take 30 pips very fast, and now it does not even bother you. How did you change that? I think the markets just changed themselves. You know, 2 years went by, and the ranges have become a lot bigger now and stuff like that. So if the ranges are bigger, then that means everything around it is bigger. So stop losses, partial TP areas, full TP areas. So now we'll end up risking, you know, 100 to 150 pips on a trade. So I don't really want to close in profit at 30 pips anymore. Does that make sense? So the ranges allow us to kind of widen things up. If they go back to how they used to be, then yeah, like 30 pips was probably our average TP that we would take. So it just yeah, it just all depends on the conditions of the market. And right now, specifically the conditions of the market, the ranges are just massive. So yeah, you gotta adjust everything else as those adjust.
Yes, sir. Literally, I mean, you just can't take like 30 pips on average when your stop on average has moved to like 100 or 150.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's like that wouldn't make sense. So yeah, markets has just changed a bit. Also, y'all remember when we took like base hits all the time, 30, 20 pips, something like that. 1 GC, 20 pips. 1 GC, 25 pips.
Yeah, man.
Fire.
So you just got to adapt, you know, to the market. So 2 years ago was a little bit of a different market than today. So just adapting.
Boys, I believe we needed this top wick.
Yeah, I
Keep
think so.
pushing forward.
Same here.
Yeah.
As long as we reject from like 46.7 there, we should be pretty good.
Make this top wick, push right back down.
Yes, sir.
We got to close below
Because-
46. As long as we can do that, then we're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 4 hour coming up to a close here in like 19 minutes too. And that is going to close pretty bearish too. Maybe. We'll see. Well,
Yep.
most likely. So
20 ticks being a good bag. Remember that? You go, we got I remember 10 pips being a
Literally.
good bag. We'd be like, all right, got my 10. We're out of here. Got my 10.
Nah, for real.
But you know,
Bro,
then I
whoa.
started realizing, like we were talking about that in Asian last night. I'm like, why am I just taking 10 pips? Because I noticed that a lot of my other trades would continue to go into profits, and I'm like, why am I only taking 10 pips? And it was literally just because somebody said, hey, 10 pips, right? So I started looking at structure and, you know, some of the things that are surrounding the trade and looking to manage there. But yeah, I remember 10 pips, man, that being like 10 pips a day and you're good. You got
Yep.
20 pips, bro? Word? Remember that?
Damn, bro, you got 20.
20 there? Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
bro.
Now,
Like 100 is.
we got slip 20.
Oh,
I
man.
think I got slipped like 10.
100 is like the new 20, you know?
Yeah, I think we needed this top wick for that 30, and now the second half
Oh,
of the
yeah.
30 might start ripping
Really,
here.
Bro,
It's
945
almost-
coming in too. Sheesh.
That's what I'm saying. You got so much time in this 30-minute candle, right? You could really give it that time to form up, you know?
Yeah.
Give
Literally, bro.
that candlestick time to form. I mean, you know volume's coming somewhere. Either 9:15, 9:30, 9:45. you would expect that to come at some point.
Yep.
Oh, we got George Job at 10 a.m. Really?
Jolt's
I almost
job.
forgot that.
Like an orange folder.
Job to Bob.
Oh no.
We got Bob.
Oh,
Job.
that's only orange folder. Oh yeah.
Where's Bill?
Bill's gone.
Let's call Bill. I think we need to get Bill to answer before we get an outcome of this trade here.
Bro, I think you got
no way.
man. Till he goes in.
Here we go. It's ringing.
Let us hear the combo.
Might not be Bill.
Nicholas, man, I love that. That's like how east you are right now. The old me would have needed wipes, you know, like that's just crazy improvement too. It really is, man. 100% focus on performance. It's good.
Performance over profits.
Boom.
And the only performance we got to do as trader is what? Produce our edge.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, you'll be a freaking amazing trader.
The big game you already know. Looks money.
This is gonna be a loss. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Trader.
What?
Staying on the trade.
Bros, they'd be so fun. Last time that happened, we never heard from them again. It's like they said, like, "Oh, you can't sell here" or something, or "can't buy" or whatever that was.
The disrespect
That's
for you to
messed
talk
up,
about my first trade of the year, the first trade of the week like that, man.
I don't think I'd ever go on someone else's trade like, yeah, this is gonna be a loss. I just don't.
Like
I just
what?
don't have it in me.
It's
This
just
could be a
fun.
waterfall, potentially. Yeah, potentially actually. It could be
Just
a
wait.
loss. Could be a win. We know that. We already know.
The good thing, the good thing is just that it's random and unique.
Yeah.
Completely random and unique.
Bill's catching the move, bro. He's too busy right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bill's on stream.
Yeah, they get themselves.
Hey, yo, Bill, pick up.
Bro, the even better thing is we don't even know what's going to happen here, and we don't even need to know what's going to happen in order to make money here.
Yeah, man.
Nah, not really. I don't even care about making money here. I care about making money at the end of the week or the month and taking some out and using it for my life.
Yep.
It's just another day.
Exactly, man. 100%.
Magnus knows about that 5 minute though.
Hmm.
That 5 minute though.
I don't even want to look at the 15-minute. I just want to
Yeah, let's keep an eye on
admit
the
it
30.
here. This 30-minute. Yeah.
But just so you know, 15 close good.
All right, great.
So we be looking good here. See? Nick, are you willing to hold for the 4 hour too and all that?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this goes in the next 13 minutes. Right now, I'm just basically waiting for the 13 minutes or any of these parameters to be hit, and then yeah, we'll see about the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Could be out of here by
Cool.
then though.
Same here. Yeah, true. Could see that drive now. Still got 12 minutes on this candle. The London trade too, we pushed in the last like 2 minutes. I think.
Yeah, in London, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling. This about to be like a last-minute push or something.
Yeah, literally, I could see that too.
Last 10-minute
Four
push.
just pushing out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Yeah,
quick.
right there.
Billy, Bill, pick up.
Really?
I think it'll be better to call Bill after this thing nails our TP.
Mm.
The Prather Trader is in the house.
Right, the trader in the
Gucci,
building.
that's Gucci.
What up, Pray the Trader?
How are you?
Looking
brother?
forward to catching some steaks again, bro.
Welcome in. Welcome in. In the morning, I'd be saying, yo, welcome in, as if you guys weren't here before me. It's like, actually, you should be welcoming me in. Like, welcome in, even though I just got here and you guys have been here.
That's like walking into some like family event. Like, welcome.
Waiting for that 951 volume here. Me too.
Yo, the 51 volume slaps.
950.
Oh,
Funny, bro.
951
the
volume.
49 volume coming in, bro.
Mad funny.
We got some 10 a.m. news coming. Let's take a look at the hour candle here.
Oh.
Hour candle looking pretty good too.
28.
Yo, Ben, that's funny, man. Twin.
Rocky. Oh my goodness.
I keep missing the trades even though it matches my setup perfectly. What should I do? Just try and execute on them. Yeah, try and lower your size. That way it's not as intimidating to get into the trade. That can happen. You're a little too oversized. You're afraid to get in. You don't want to lose. So just cut your size in half or something. All right, big closure coming up in 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
$15-minute might want to do some sort of a pullback here for this 4-hour closure. So we'll see.
Anything below 46? Still good.
Does risk to reward matter? It just depends how you trade. If you have a really high win rate, I think you can kind of bypass risk. I mean, you still have to have some type of risk to reward, but even like if you have a high enough, if you win like, or let's just say you have a high enough win rate, you can get by with half R and still be profitable. I've seen it happen so many times. I never really look at RR per trade. I always look at it like, what's the accumulative total of my RR? So that way I don't have to obsess over parameters. I could just pick the ones that are true to the chart at the moment that I feel are best. But in the overall trades, I like to be around 1R. Yeah, I think let me see here. I think I was reading through some of the reports. So So last month my win rate in RR was insane. 80% win rate with exactly a 1R.
That's insane.
Yeah. Open it. Yeah, this was it right here. So yeah. Look, tip, lift average winner size without hurting RR. Yeah. Be quiet. Many small wins. Consider shot. But yeah, 80% win rate, 1R. I mean, that'll be enough to get you rich. And I mean rich. All right, let's see. We got 7 minutes on the closure here. So all candles are closing up in about 7 minutes. So let's just hang tight and see what happens here. If we can re-break the low, that's a great sign. That'll be the 15 re-break in the previous low, and at that point, we should get a push.
Yeah, I'd love to be
up. 80%. That was just for May. So usually I find myself, but like 75% win rate. Yeah, conservative. Believe it or not, my win rate used to be higher when I only traded the breakout, onion, and celery, and then I added some new trades to it. But I mean, I'm performing well, meaning like making more money, but my win rate isn't as high as it used to be because I only traded three different setups, right? So it was a little bit easier. Now you add 2 more setups and it kind of dilutes the win rate a little bit with more and more trades. But yeah, man, basically over about 900 trades, I have about a 75% win rate at like a 1R. News in 7 minutes. Little joltsy. Makes sense. Hardly take any fades and stuff. Win rate's 80. Yeah, exactly. If you keep it simple with like the basic playbook setups, you'll tend to have about an 80% win rate. My win rate now overall like is about 74. Yeah, 74. But that's over about 900 trades. Just got my funded Apex account. Why is there a delay? I don't know. These are just not questions that I have the answers to. Yeah, very, very good consistency over 900 trades, bro. That's like one of the most proudest things I am about life in general right now. All right, there's break even here. I'm also going to close partials on my live account here as well. I'm up 5,000, so I'm going to close some there. And then, I'm probably going to take, at least 3 contracts from here as well. So let's take some partials here. It's been a long trade.
Order filled.
Oh, snap. My bad. Let's take partials. What am I doing here? Sell limit for 5. Oh, my goodness. Sell. Buy. There we go. Buy limit for 5.
Order filled.
Bro, what is going on here? Am I tripping? Why did my entry move?
I don't know.
I think I added to it. Sell, fool. Market sell, market buy. There we go. All right.
Order filled.
What? I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
Order
All right,
filled.
I'm out. I'm out of the trade. Bro, what did I just do? All right, I still got partials on my live account though. But if we close it out a wick, I'm most likely gonna close this whole trade here. But I'm fully out on this account here. I am partially out on my live account, and now I'm just just chilling.
Yes, sir. John, you still holding?
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know what happened there. Like,
I am.
Right? I like added to the trade by mistake.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Looks good.
Even
The fall looks money here too.
Great trade.
Fall closes bearish.
Hell yeah, bro.
W.
Clean range still up.
About 75 pips. So I would move stops to break even, definitely. If you want to close partials, you can. I'm just closing them here because there's 3 minutes left on the 4 hour. I'm going to leave my runners open on these accounts. But, yeah, great trade, guys. Great trade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Money trade.
It was supposed to be a loser, but it was a winner. It was a winner.
It was a loser in that guy's eyes.
Yeah, yo, that was my bad. I don't know. I tweaked out there for a second. Good trade, good trade. Yeah, if you guys took that, great job. We're up about 75 pips, so you do what you want with it. I closed partials on all accounts, closed full on my top step account, and I'm letting the runners go here. So we'll see what happens.
Kind of what we talked about, like a last 2 minute push.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I mentioned before.
I'm likely to get out full, though, once this candle closes here.
Yeah, let's see what this candle's got.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to see that too. How it closes here.
Yeah.
Took some time, but it worked out. We really didn't go on much drawdown either. Yeah, people were still saying, "Oh, that's gonna be a loser." Why? Because it's in drawdown.
Gonna be a loser.
We literally just talked about it, before when we were like, "Hey, this area here is meant for drawdown." Guys gotta stop being so scared.
We literally just talked about it.
Thinking probabilities, bro.
I added a sell to it. Yeah, that was my bad. Whoops.
You added a sell. That makes sense then.
Yo, we added to that. We added to that.
Made more money, bro. You added it. It made more money.
Yeah. Yeah, good trade. Normally you would see 930 just get off to a great start and get ripping, but yeah, we held this level for a while. There's you know, obviously the beginning of this chop here. So my break even and partials were towards the bottom of it, but it looks like it's just kind of reacting to, you know, that area in general. But yeah, good trade. So this is when when it's probably best to look for those overextended breakouts, when you have that, you know, big exhaustion to the top side there. And at the same time, keep in mind our entries are on the break of all the lows today. So that worked as well. You know, you had the 4-hour low there, you had the daily, the 4-hour low, the 1-hour low, 30-minute low, 15-minute low, all that. Been in the trade since the 15-minute breakout. Oh, over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Over here. Wow, what a trade for you. What a trade. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I gotta watch that again after the stream. Man fumbled the bag there. Fumbled it. John and Magnus are so locked in right now. It's 15, 14, 13. 12.
Sure, the candle has a top bottom wick on it.
Yes,
if not, I'm out.
If this candle closed with no lower wick, call it. Just get out. You may as well close it now. Quickly. Oh!
Oh, damn!
Oh!
Holy, that just hit TP right there.
Yo.
Yo, that was sick.
My bad.
Damn.
Don't do it too
Yo,
quickly.
bro,
No,
Bro,
yo, that could have
what
popped
the hell?
up. That could have popped up.
Yeah, that could have done the other way, bro.
Coulda
That was
went
like
the other
scary
way.
right there.
But I'm out. So.
Some of you guys like, yeah.
That slipped me positive, bro.
All right, nice trade, everyone. If you took that,
Okay,
spam
cool.
a W in the chat. Way to go. Great position taken here.
Money
Lovely,
trade here,
lovely,
man.
lovely. Can't beat that. 7,700 on the day. We'll take that. We didn't get anything yesterday, but we got it today. So great job. Great job, everyone.
Great trade.
W's.
Money.
W's.
All right, bro. That's it. Let's go. Another
That's
one.
that.
Yup.
That's that. Lovely. Great job.
Trade.
Great job.
I
Yeah,
hope
we'll see what
everyone's
happens
out
here
full.
now, but we can straight. There's also a zone here too, so just keep that in mind. We did tap that previous level there, so yeah, I think that would probably be best idea to close full. Yeah, full TP right there.
Hell yeah, bro. Now it's
All right,
overextended.
Nice job. Nice job. Now we
Just
can
a
pay
little
for
bit,
golf
John.
today.
Bro, now we get to golf after that. Beautiful. Now we're talking.
And the donkey of the day goes to I don't want to say their name. I wrote the names down. That's the thing.
Damn, the
Everyone
donkey.
sees their names, and then they all look kind of dumb now. You know, it's like it's kind of stupid to talk crap.
There was like a 20-25% chance for it that they look good today. You know, like for some.
They had a 30% chance of winning. I'll be honest. I was quaking. There was a
That's true,
30%
man.
probability
Even they
against
stacked
me.
the odds against them.
That's true, man. Tagging and bagging, man.
All right, let me mark this
that's
up
funny.
here. This one will be fun to talk about next month on our monthly breakdown. All right, let me just tag this up real quick, and then we'll talk about it. All right, perfect. Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about the trade. Hold on one sec. Let me just. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about this. So we let's go to the daily, right? So we started off of this session here, and the daily candle was way up here, nice and bullish, right? And what we were talking about was if you go back to the breakdown at some point, which by the way, I highly recommend to get the most out of these sessions and trades and understanding it all. After we take these trades, go back and watch the breakdown again, right? And you'll start to see, hey, we were on top of it, right? We were on it the whole time anticipating those moves, right? So when we got to the desk here, the daily candle was looking like this. It was starting to reject. We noticed here that the current highs respected the previous highs. And then we went down to the 4-hour, right? Because we want to see if this move up on the daily was a bullish 4-hour move, could we possibly be tapping into a 4-hour target in which we can now look for rejections off of this target, right, for price to move back down on the 4 hour and also back down on the daily, right? So right off the rip, we're looking for potential rejections of the highs. So that way that daily candle can kind of push back down and possibly flip bearish today, right? So what do? We go to the 4 hour chart. And on that 4 hour chart, we find exactly that. So we find that price had moved up. We came into this area right here. If we look left, there's a lot of rejection here, right? A lot of rejection, a lot of resistance and all that good stuff to the left. You also have a fake out below this range here. So this is where we're looking for rejection for price to come back down. And then that daily candle, if I draw it up over here, that daily candle, remember it's bearish, right? Top wick is way up here. So at the moment where that 4 hour candle was sitting up here, remember before it broke its own lows, we were looking at this daily candle in anticipation that it could start to pull back and move down like that, right? So what do you know? This 4 hour candle moved up, strong candle. Next one moved up, tapped target, but had no bottom wick on it and kind of showed some exhaustion, didn't it? Little like weaker bullish candle here. So what do? We start to develop a bearish bias. We go down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour was open here. So we had a little bit of like just a congested area, so to speak, right? Like just right here. So we really couldn't do much with that price action or any of that price action in here. So we said, okay, cool. You know what? We'll take our sells below 46 and then potential buys above 71, I think it was. 30-minute candle, would have liked to take a sell here, but it moved without us. It closed strong bearish. And what did it also do? It closed below the range, right? So you had a range sitting right here. Below that was all clean traffic, right? Down into that zone right there. So you had all this clean, these clean candles for us to take a trade in. And that's another reason why I didn't give up on the sells, right? On the bearish bias. So although we had moved down quite a bit, we had moved down aggressively and everything was starting to line up when it come to the higher time frame and that daily candle starting to move back down, right? And do some sort of a pullback. So we wait and we wait and we wait. And then we get the 15-minute. We wait for that. We enter on the break of the lows there. We entered at 9:15, which is a very good time to enter trades, especially if you're looking for volume. We enter at 9:15. We don't really do much, right? We come back in a drawdown. We move down again, right? And I think 9:45 was the big push for us. So notice how we had all this clean range to move down in. If we look left, all that clean range. And then of course, where do we stop? Right there, right? If we kind of put an arrow here and draw it all the way to the right, boom, you see it? So the market is quite art when you understand it, when you can understand ranges, candlesticks, higher time frames, and all that good stuff. So the reason that we didn't label this as overextended was simply because of the higher time frames had a call to pull down, right? The daily candle pull down, 4 hour pull down. And that's why we decided to continue looking for executions here, knowing that we were going to break those higher time frame lows too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyone have any questions on that trade? Simple higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, understanding candlesticks, understanding ranges, and yeah, just letting things play out for the most part. Good trade. Target tapped.
It's that money.
Target tapped. 70K. Holy smokes. I made 7K. I thought that was a lot. Almost 8K. 7,700 today on this lovely Tuesday. Where's that other guy now, though? Where's he at, though?
I'd be gone too, not gonna lie.
I think it was Marion.
Bro, I'll be gone too.
Time to eat. Wish candles moved like chat. Yeah, that'd be nice. Passed my eval in 8 months. 8 months. Is that a forex eval or futures? Yeah, we really kind of stuttered there for a couple candles. Really, these two candles kind of gave the Quakers a little hope in this trade, but ultimately logic prevailed.
The logic beat the emotion yet again.
Yet again. It also beat the
yet again
index, mover, factor, volume, chart, whatever you guys were saying in the chat earlier.
What?
They say, yo, you're gonna lose this trade if you don't focus on the funded index to charge the FE. I don't even know what it was.
Oh my
I don't even
goodness,
know.
bro.
I don't know, man.
It's-
Never heard of it, and still had an 80% win rate last month.
Man, it's so funny.
Marion, you guys, just so you know, the clubhouse chat, you're like famous in there. Which candles? Yeah, probability. Look, we would have been okay with losing this trade too. You know, that's the cool part. And the other thing too is if price would have went against us, the only way I would have gotten out of this trade is if we had closed above that range, right? So once we close above that range, that's where I'll tend to, you know, make some moves and get out. But we never did do that. Even if we closed bullish but below the range, I would have kept this trade in here. So even if we did this, I would have kept that trade in because likely you would get the 4-hour top wick to pop up and then maybe like some closure like that and then, you know, come back into profits from that point. Yeah. You know what I'd be doing too? In the chat. So like in the chat, you can @ people, right? So then I look who quakes and says stupid stuff, and then I jot their name down, and then after the trade happens, and it usually plays out in our favor, and we're calling their names, I look to see if there's I look to see if they're still in the chat, and they are, but they don't respond back. So it's just a little funny game I like to play. I see you. Oh man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with me, man. Trust me, I know the tricks.
Too funny, man.
All of a sudden,
Too
you
funny.
can't hear me now. All right, nice trade here. Nice trade. Does anyone have questions about this trade? Oh, first ever in 8 months of trading. Okay, nice, brother. Nice. Congratulations on that. Oh, yeah, let me get out of here real quick. Make a new YouTube name. Yeah, good. All right, no questions? Good. What time is it? 10:10? Let me make another call to Bill here now that we're out. And then
Maybe do some dipping.
For the pro shop, baby. Come on, Bill.
Yo.
Yep. Great trade, everyone. Congratulations.
Yeah, nice
W.
job.
Yes, sir. Good work.
My job is done today.
Why do we win
Nice
so
done.
much? Because we're really good at following edge. I think so. It's not that I'm so great or you're so great, even though we're made in that greatness. I just think it's because we follow the edge and we don't deviate. Oh my gosh, no answer. Wow. All right. Now you guys can breathe again.
Think I'm gonna hit the range, bro, before I go.
Oh, you're gonna get some practice in?
Yeah.
Don't let Maddie's brother beat you.
He won't, bro. I'm coming for it.
Getting that dub, man.
I'm gonna. Yes, sir.
No, you are.
On and off the charts.
It's good.
How could you not play good golf today after that?
I know, man. You just gotta be a miserable person.
Gang, this is it now. I'm done, right? I'm
Yeah,
done for the day. This is my job. This is what I do, right? So again, most traders can make money. Very few can keep it. Guess who guarantees this paycheck today? Me, right? I will not step back into the market no matter how good anything looks at this point.
Me neither.
That's because we're aware of the compound effect, chat. Right? The compound effect will bring us way more riches and success than greed ever will. Greed has actually made me worse
Yeah, dude.
and made traders worse. So compound effect only makes you better. Greed only makes you worse. So choose wisely.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I was a new trader, I would get out of that trade and be like, yo, that was easy. We could do this all day. And I would just get back into another trade just to give the money back to the market. It was so dumb. Anyone ever do that? Or is that just me? All right. I take the trade. I go, wow, that was, oh my God. I have the opportunity to do that again. Right. And I'll go back in. And then what do you know? Here comes the big bad market ready to take everything that I just got, right? And it sucks, man. And that happened over and over and over. And, you know, I don't want to see you guys go through that stuff. I mean, that's not easy. It's very a lot of pressure on the psyche and whatnot with that. So 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's it. That's it.
Damn, bro.
First
Remember
trade of the month?
chat?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was my first trade.
Same.
74 strokes yesterday. Damn. My guy's great at golf. Detached size was really the last piece of the puzzle for me. Everything is aligned now. I love that. Great job, brother. Great job all time, Dan. Wow, who would have known sizing down would have made you such a better trader and more money, right? Who would have known? Who would have known?
Same.
All time, damn man. Let's get it, brother. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, even par today? We could do it. We could do it. I believe.
I'm gonna give it my best.
I believe.
My best effort.
Same. I'll give it my best.
Anyone
Yeah,
else
man.
golfing in the chat? Like,
It's frustrating, and you know that's one of the reasons why you're here on these streams. So like, don't take this time for granted. Like, look at me, and notice that I don't do that stuff. It's not that I didn't do it, I just don't do it anymore, right? Because imagine like doing that and losing your money and just continuing to do it over and over and over and over, right? Like, so I realized when you get in the ring with the market, your opponent is way better, way faster, way stronger than you. So you have to hit with precision, right? So if you can get in and get out without getting beat, right, then my goodness, what more can you ask for? I mean, that was an accomplishment right there, right? That we came in here where 95% of traders are going to fail today. They're going to lose money today. We accomplished something. And I just don't think people recognize that accomplishment for what it really is. I mean, this is a big deal, gang. Like, you won a trade here today. And some of you guys like, yeah. But that's because you took like 50 trades today, right? And you probably still break even or maybe even draw down, right? So it's like one good trade is a major accomplishment where you can come in the market on the day, make yourself money from the comfort of your computer and then bounce, right? And then go out and enjoy that day. That's the purpose for me. For me, it wasn't necessarily to hang out on the charts all day and, you know, take a trade and then look for another trade. It was really to take a trade, get my money, and get out and enjoy life. That's why I got involved in this trading thing. So remember, if your goal was freedom, you know, why are you still looking for trades when you've got your money and now you can go? Just a little 2 cents.
think about if you had an 8-hour shift, chat, and your boss paid you for, you know, you did 4 hours, but he paid you for the 8 hours you do. Would you stay and do that 4 hours, or would you just go home? You know, your boss told you to leave early with the same amount of pay, you would. That's how you should do it as a trader.
Bro, all day. You shouldn't even say it twice.
Like, say less, bro. I'm out before you.
I'm out of there.
So I agree, Nick. That's why I got into trading, man. To work less, bro. Like,
Yeah.
who's
So
trying to
true,
work
though.
more out?
Yep. But look, gang, this is the probably one of the biggest challenges that you'll go through, because a lot of us come from job mentality, including myself, right? Go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid, go to work, get paid. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Or if you only work half day, you only get half pay. Or if you put in only a little bit of effort, you're going to get fired. But again, the tables turn here. Like, the way things work in trading is totally different than the way it works at your job. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, you know, before I ever started trading, 7,000, it would have took me at least 2 months to make that money at my job. And that would be me waking up in the morning, putting myself to bed at night, waking myself up in the morning, going to work an 8-9 hour shift, coming home and doing that every day for the next 2 months. And here I did that in a couple minutes, right? So now I could sit here and be like, well, I didn't do that much work today. So I need to keep trading, right? Because I'm coming from a job mentality where I need to keep doing work, right? In order for me to feel like I've had a productive day. But gang, I mean, would you consider that a productive day? We were here for about, how long have we been on the stream? Let me see. We've been on the stream for 2 hours and 1 minute. Would you consider my day, I'm up 7,700 on this and about 500 on my XFA. Would you consider that a productive day? Right? Where most people, if we just come out from a job mentality, they'd be like, 2 hours? Dude, you got to work more than that. You got to work more than that. So I remember originally when I first started making money trading in an hour or two, I felt like that wasn't good enough. Like I felt like, oh man, my wife's going to just see me hanging out, hanging around, like let me do some more work, let me look for some more trades, like as if that was going to be more productive, and it just wasn't, right? It was actually me giving money back most of the time versus me making more. So trading is a totally different game. Like within 20 minutes you can make more money than you would make in a month, and the problem is most traders just don't know when to stop. Because again, you know, hey, well, don't we have to stay busy till 5 p.m.? Right? That's what we're used to. It's like, hold on, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, what do I do now? Right? So you got to learn to accept the fact that you go do whatever you want to do. That was the point of learning the skill. That was the point of getting good. That was the point of leveraging skill set to make money, is that you can now go do whatever you want to do in life. Right? So if it's golf, if it's exercise, right? If it's the movies, if you want to go to lunch, right? You have the ability now to do all those things, and you don't have to stay at the desk trying to feel more productive about your day. You already got your bag, and now it's time to move on. And you've got to make that shift as an entrepreneur from a job mentality. Otherwise, you'll sit here all day and eventually end up getting cooked and giving all your success back. So just understand, man, less is more. You never hear that before. It's always more hours, more dollars. But here it's just one good trade and call it a day. Call it.
All right, bro. Let's
Call it, man.
Let's
call it right now.
You're welcome, Cynthia. You're
You said
welcome.
But
Cheers,
lovely
mate.
though, yeah. So facts.
The
Ronan's
mentality
got
shift.
hit here too. You saw that?
Have a good day.
What'd you say?
I said Ronan's got hit here. You saw that?
Yeah, runners
Full
got hit.
TP.
I'm fully out of everything. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Same here. But
Beautiful move.
nice target.
Facts. Let's see here. Happy to do the same analysis, but I did fail to draw the idea like you did. How do I develop it like that? I don't understand how certain scenarios. That's because you don't have as much chart time as me. You know, same thing. If you were riding a motorcycle, I wouldn't understand how you're able to get down like that and lean like that yet. Like, I understand the concept of it, but it's like, how'd you get that low? You know, like I used to ride motorcycles. We used to ride in the mountains of New York, and we used to get low. Like, we used to scrape knee and all that on the road. But like, if somebody asked me, how can I do that? I would not be able to explain that to them, right? Like, I can explain the basic concept, but then they have to take those turns. They have to ride those mountains. They have to, you know, practice that lean over and over. And you can only really get it through chart time or through ride time or through experience or repetition. So yeah, it's one of those things that you'll pick up as you go, you know, especially if you have a mentor that you're following, right? AKA if you're on a motorcycle, right? You can learn from them and follow their lead. Same thing in trading. You know, if you can learn from me, follow my lead, ask me little questions from time to time, that'll help things come together a little bit quicker for you. But you really can't cheat chart time. You know, you really can't. Your mentors, they can come in and help you and give you insight as much as possible. But at the end of the day, you have to feel it, right? You have to get on the bike and you have to start taking those turns and stuff in order to, you know, really master it. So that's what I would say. Some questions, like, they're just, unfortunately, it's not that I don't want to answer the question. It's just that the only answer I really have on how I'm good like that is just doing it so often. How many of y'all got out right here and you didn't wait for price, right? Remember we talked about that over the past couple of weeks, is like, going into drawdown and then coming out and closing at 10, 15 pips for no reason. If you did that today, just, take note of that and be like, damn, I did that again. I promised myself I wouldn't do that, right? And just, bring that into the next trade and make sure that on the next trade, you let it flow. See, everyone's in the W's. Yo, what up, Hill? Hilly you. Ride or die. Someone's in the buys, right? Oh, no doubt. Someone's in. You know what the saddest part about this is? Out of everyone here, we took a great trade, and guess what? There's at least 1 or 2 people now in drawdown off of the buy.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that unfortunate? Like, isn't that,
That's so sad
if that's
to think
you,
about.
just hear me out. Like, don't say, hey, that's me and blah, 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 blah. But, like, isn't that just so unfortunate? You were so patient. You were so disciplined. You took a beautiful trade. You got a winner. You got the market to hit full TPs. And then you just couldn't stay out, right? You just couldn't stay out because, you should be working till 5 p.m. or whatever it was, that we were talking about earlier. And now you're just in drawdown. You're like, why am I in drawdown after taking sells? Why would I get in that buy? So as much as it's going to wipe out your P&L, what it's going to do that's even worse is wipe out your confidence, your composure, your emotional stability, right? You need these things in order to perform properly here. So don't do that stuff, man. Like, let this be the last warning, the last time that you do it. I don't want to see you make profits and then have to give it all back to the market because you couldn't shut down the business or shut down the machine. So keep this stuff in mind, man. It's more common than you would think. Am I standing behind you? No, I'm standing, but not behind you. You know what it is? I'm talking to the old me. That's all it is. And a lot of you guys are just me 4 years ago. So a lot of times when I say these things and I sound like I'm relating so close to you, it's because I'm just talking to the old me, and the old me would do that type of stuff all the time. I know the repercussions of it, and I don't want, people to have to go through that. All right, what time we got? 10:30? All right. It's been a long work day. You're welcome, Jonathan.
Yeah, what a long day here.
Facts.
Long day. Just been sitting.
That was expertise. I do agree. Thanks to Johnny Gems.
Mm-hmm.
I waited for the whole play, coach. Let's go. W, brother. Congrats. Doesn't it feel good now? You've been rewarded. Closed 80% at break even today, then let the last one run. Okay, cool. Was it bad? I mean, I don't see the reason to close at break even. Again, it wasn't bad. I just didn't see the reason for it. So, yeah. You tell me. You tell me if you think it was bad. But I didn't do it. NV still in? Hey, yo, this guy.
Yes, sir. Norben, there's like traits you like, there's traits you don't like. I mean, if you weren't feeling, if you rather get like, let's say, a new support and a break below that to you feel confident, or like the fall being bearish, you stick to your plan, and it's not wrong going in a defensive way and maybe closing here break even or anything like that. It's just whatever you plan, you got to stick to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, some of your feelings might not be real. They might not make any sense, right? So just because you're feeling like doing something doesn't mean you should, right? It may not make sense. You might have a feeling, right? But like, we don't trade off of feelings or emotions. So pretty much like if this candle would have closed without a bottom wick or any one of them, that's where I don't have a feeling anymore. I see something that's actually happening, like a logical, something logical where I can get out of my trade. But other than that, did it take a little bit of time? Yeah, but did I feel like we were gonna go so against us? And nah, I had a feeling we'd keep moving down today. So like we kept talking about, anything closing below 46 was pretty much gonna stay bearish on my end.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
By the way, if you want to tighten all this up, this analysis up, you guys step into the clubhouse. Don't take it for granted. There's an amazing course in there. There's a ton of webinar videos. It'll keep you busy for hours upon hours of learning exactly how we determine these ranges. And, you know, that'll also begin to shortcut your experience time, right? So that way you don't have to take as much time to experience. Like, there's some things that I tell you guys that I scratch my head and think, it took me 3 years to learn that. And I just told it to him in 3 minutes. I hope people were paying attention, you know, and it's like, I'm trying to shortcut the process the best I can by giving you some of my experience in the past. So just, you know, try and take advantage of it.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, man. I think I'm out of here.
Yes, sir. I was just about to say it too.
The work is done.
Let's get it.
Great session. Beautiful trade.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, that's it, my friends. Come back tomorrow for more. Everyone else, I'll see y'all in the clubhouse in the Asian session tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be on my mind all day. So this was a good trade. We've earned it today. Now we got to go out and earn it again in Asian session. But great trade. Way to follow the system. I hope everyone understood the overextended breakout, why we took it, higher time frames, all that in our favor, plus breaking the lows like we always talk about. So great job there. If you guys have any questions, let's talk about it in Asian session tonight. And other than that, let's have a great day. There's a good one ahead of us, so let's enjoy it. We've made money.
Sir,
we've done our job. Now let's go live our life.
Do it, man.
Peace, y'all. God bless y'all too. Have a great day.
God
bless.
See you, John. See you, Nick.
Peace, boys. See you.
Later, Magnus. Later, John. Chat.
Peace.
Love y'all. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy it, and I'll see the rest of you guys in Asian session tonight. All right. Adios, amigos. I'll catch you on the next one. Later, Gators. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a great day. Blessings. We gone.
I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I know like it'll break you down, but it never break me. There's a lot of fake love now. Tell the truth, I would rather people say they hate me. Ain't too many I could trust now. Palm trees everywhere, people acting shady. I've been down on mud now. I told them I don't care how long it would take me. City used me as a crush now. I had to say the town, but it never saved me. I'm tryna get the bus down. AP, niggas acting salty. Saline, I'm all up in the head now. Pantene, she want me in the bed now. Can't be until the money don't fit in these damn jeans. Know she like it when handsy. First class flights, don't say you can't leave. Who don't like a lifestyle? It's fancy. I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I know like it'll break you down, but it never break me. I'm sprinting on the track, I'm never living slow. Ain't knowing that I shine like Olympic gold. Summer's almost over, this my winter flow. They hear it in they jacket, that's a winter coat. Girls in mini skirts, yeah, they getting cold. Order a couple shots, that's the antidote. Now that shawty snapping like she been in vogue. Heard she got a man, well I didn't know. Talking all that like I didn't know. Look so fast, liquor got me slow. H-Town girls really got me though. Top the screw, I gotta go. Me, I'm fly, yeah, I been told. Moving state to state, yeah, I did shows. Built the enterprise out the rental. This a life I'm in for. I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I know like it'll break you down, but it never break me. A2000
ST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision and you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipping, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, ay, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.